Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the States. If you aren't in the States, I hope you had an enjoyable and relaxing Thursday anyway. I want to talk about Rivals Day 2025, and specifically, I want to focus on the chaotic 18v18 mode. There's a lot of good here, but I do feel there is some potential for something amazing that I feel sort of obligated to at least mention, and you guys can let me know if you agree. I want to start with the good, however, just the stuff that I love. First off, the event itself has immaculate vibes. I love that we're getting a lot of skins added here. The skins overall look really good. I know some people aren't a fan of everyone, but you know, that's how it tends to operate. Personally, I'm a big fan of Business Jeff. Whenever I heard about the little guy, the first time I heard about the little guy, I heard about some of his comics, I saw some of his comics, and I wanted Business Jeff like yesterday. So I'm so glad that we're actually getting that. How Galacta kind of shepherds the event too also feels really cool. It'd be cool if more battle passes and events operated like this, where maybe a character who's sort of the focal point of the event ends up kind of like centering it a little bit. Maybe when Spider-Man gets his 17th billionth skin, he can talk about some of the stuff that's going on, and I don't know, I just think it looks cool as a menu, and I think it's a good motif to move forward with. Now let's talk about the actual mode itself. I think it's chaotic good in mostly good ways. It's a great way for you to test bed new heroes. You get to go in there and experiment with heroes that even in quick play would feel kind of bad. Like the amount of times I've taken a hero that I haven't really played much or at all into quick play and get flamed by teammates who are trying way too hard. And I understand everyone wants to win. It just doesn't feel good. This, however, is a much better way to actually get to experiment with heroes and get to learn how a hero operates. Like, I finally sat down and really tried to grind out Hawkeye because I played him a little bit in the past, but never really like tried him. And I kind of like him. I like how he feels. I'm learning that specifically with his latest set of buffs. I like how he operates, and I'm going to plan on playing him some more. But of course, I also get to flex, or everyone gets a chance to try to flex with the heroes that they're best at. You're going to see me in the background here playing with the Punisher game that I went 33-0. I was really lucky, but that was a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of this. It's nice that most heroes are viable, and I do mean most. That's partially one of the issues here. Obviously, this isn't designed to be the standard mode, but not every hero is viable, and it's a little disappointing. And I know that it is going to come with the limitations of it being an arcade mode. There's certain expectations and stuff, but it is kind of funny to me that even though it's 18v18, there's still like 2 tanks on both teams. We gotta find a way to give the tanks a mode to really stretch their legs. Those poor players, man, they don't got it anywhere. Not competitive, not quick play, not nothing. So balance is a little all over the place. It's to be expected. Some heroes are just insane. Gambit is insane in this mode. Storm, really freaking good in this mode. A lot of the splash damage or splash healing heroes are also very, very good in this mode. Again, it kind of comes with the territory, but I also think that if the map were designed a little bit more secludedly, and what I mean by that is right now, the map is designed to basically be a big arena. There's just a large space in between you and the enemy team with very few corridors or hallways where you can solo targets out or get these smaller, like let's say 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 fights. And I feel like if the map were a little bit bigger, at least in how it felt, I feel like more heroes would have more of a chance to shine. Like, you'd have more opportunities for a Doctor Strange or a Magneto or such, where tanking actually really does matter because it's slightly smaller and you can have better control over the space. The mode also feels a little short. I'm a little disappointed in how low the scoring is, and I feel like this is something they actually might change, because 5 minutes is fine, but it just is shy of really getting into the rhythm. Like, if you're having a really good game like I was able to have in some of the matches you're seeing in the background here, it's kind of frustrating that just when you feel like you're really hitting your stride, it's over. And that's a really simple change too. I don't know if you guys want the mode to stay this short. You can definitely let me know in the comments. Obviously, these are just my opinions, but I would like it to be maybe like 3 or 4 minutes longer. Just let me get a little bit more time, play into these heroes and to get into win streaks and kill streaks and stuff and really, really, really get going with this. Okay, now let's talk about some of the potential, because I think the 18v18 mode is opening a whole lot of potential. First off, I want to see more team deathmatch style of modes. I think Rivals is built for it. Maybe not necessarily as a standard gameplay thing like a quick play or competitive thing, but definitely more as a bigger mainstay. Like, Doom matches right now are fine, but I don't get to experiment with playing as a team, which I feel like is obviously Rivals more their strength. Free-for-all modes just don't hit the same way. And I know that we do have the 6v6 style of team deathmatch mode right now, but it's just kind of not great. I would like to see a few more maps added to the pool, even if we reused some of the other maps that are designed around a particular checkpoint or whatnot. I can think of a handful of like domination style of maps that'd be great for a team deathmatch style of mode. Maybe even do something like throw some or sprinkle some power-ups around the map that give you increased movement speed for a short period of time, or damage, or healing, or health, or whatever the case may be. Just really deliver on that, because like I said, I feel like with the 18v18 mode, Rivals has proved that it's possible. I also think that maybe this is a little bold. You can let me know that it could work as, at the very least, a quick play mode. Rivals experimented with the resource rumble mode, which is kind of like what we're getting, but not quite the same. You still have to pretty much play a domination map, just in 3 different quadrants with overarching rules and such. If we were given the opportunity to play, let's say, team deathmatch on a map such as that, or maybe a capture the flag of some sort, more modes in general, because man, this is so much fun, and there's some really cool opportunities here. It's just not quite there, and I don't feel like it would be too challenging on the development side either. The problem with those is that we're going to lose players in like the quick play playlist. Queue times are going to go up. I actually have a solution to that, because I do want to play more of the 18v18 mode, just not on permanent rotation. I want to play it every so often, and I also do see the potential fear of, well, if players are playing all of the cool arcade modes and not a lot of people are queuing for, let's say, competitive, well, there's an issue there, right? Well, here's my thought. Give players the opportunity to queue multiple playlists at once, and then just whatever game ends up happening first, you throw them in there. Many other games do this, and I really feel with the amount of arcade modes that are sticking around right now for Rivals, that Rivals could really take advantage of this too. Similarly to how the custom games operate right now, give players the opportunity to play normal quick play matches, Domination, Convergence, Convoy, and then give them the option to turn on or off some of the arcade modes. Because I'd love to play these modes every now and then. Like, imagine getting done with like a really stressful quick play match that everyone is trying way too hard in. Everyone's being toxic with each other, and then you get to the end of that match and you get a nice, chaotic, brain turned off 18v18. Great. And you didn't even have to move a finger to make it happen too. You're just automatically queued for it because you selected it ahead of time. I think that'd be great. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what heroes you're playing, because this is allowed in custom games. We're gonna do some 18v18 shenanigans. Join us on Twitch, or that link will be in the description. I cannot wait to play it. Bless your faces. Deuces!